Alrighty then. So apparently Bill Maher wants to take it upon himself to, like AV Club here says, talk shit about Stan Lee fans, which I don't. The titles of this is so stupid. Um, for anybody that doesn't know, Bill Maher decided to go after Stan's legacy as well as his fans. Let's see. Determined as ever to speak truth to elaborate, uncomfortable, shrugging gestures. HBO talk show host occasional. HR bullet point. Bill Maher wrote an editorial this week going after those who have well and truly destroyed American society, fans of the late Stan Lee. And while we might suggest that less than a week after a beloved creator's death, no shit, might not be the best time to run a blog post about how people who loved him are all immature dum-dums who indirectly contributed to the election of a monster. Why has everything got to be political? Maher, who presumably remind us, possibly using some sort of folksy idiom that may or may not also include a racial slur, that's old rules thinking, baby. No, Maher is pretty sure that Lee, and through him the wider culture of adult Americans enjoying comic books, graphic novels, the perverts, is responsible for all sorts of bad stuff like Donald Trump being elected president, college, and the general collapse of American society. I'm not going to read this whole damn article. If you want me to bullet down for you why this dipshit here is talking shit about Stan Lee, it's to remind you that he's still here. That's all it is. To remind you that he's still here and he's a shit stain. Bill Maher is a gigantic shit stain. And he's the kind of guy that, to get attention, will say whatever he has to say to rile somebody up. And this week it's, oh, Stan died. I bet we can get a reaction out of his fans. Then people would look at me. Look at me. That's the kind of guy you're dealing with right here. People have to be fawning attention all over this kind of asswipe at all times. That's what he wants. And if you're one of these people that's hopping on Twitter and railing at this guy, you're giving him exactly what his thirsty ass wants. He wants your attention. All the negative attention that he can get. Positive, negative, this guy does not care. He'll take it. Whatever you give him. The best advice I can give everybody is don't engage. Ignore. When people like this find out that saying shocking shit doesn't get a reaction anymore, they'll stop. They'll dry up and go away. And your first instinct is going to be to always defend your point. Well, somebody like that, they don't care about your point. They just want you to talk to them. They just want your attention. That's all. And that's the kind of shit that riles me up. If you think that Bill Maher gives a damn about Stan Lee and comic books, you're fooling yourself. This man has never picked up a comic book, and he probably didn't even know who Stan Lee was till he died this week. The best thing to do is to ignore him. And there's always going to be somebody like this. Always. But that's my take on it. If you got something different, let me know in the comments. And I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.